I have this question as a pro to all aspiring athletes, young and old, residing in Qatar, and to all locals and expats, especially those who try to balance work and sports life. What sort of personal advice can you give them?
Well, being fit as a human being, and the older you get, the more difficult it's going to be. It's very important to be fit. And it doesn't matter if you're running, walking, or riding in the desert. On a mountain bike it doesn't matter, but you have to stay healthy. And of course it's pretty hard in Qatar in the summer, it's too hot, etc. But things like this, riding on Wednesday evening on the circuit, it's wonderful that Qatar is doing that for the cyclists and the runners. But it all starts with having fun on the bike or running, etc. And if you have fun while you're doing sports, it helps you a lot. And that's so important. That's so important. You get healthy, you get more energy. It costs a lot of energy, but you get a lot more energy back when you work out.
Happy to hear that. As a pro, everyone looks up to you. So I believe those advice will be very valuable to them.
Thank you very much.
And what has been your best race so far in your career?
The best race?
Yeah.
People are asking me a lot of times and I don't know. But the best race is of course one I won. Yeah, maybe. No, I won 4 Tour de France stages. Maybe the first one was kind of a breakthrough for me. Was at least very emotional because it was the first one. And you can win the second race if you don't win the first. So the first is maybe the most important.
As a pro, have you ever thought of quitting or in some point in a race?
One time I was quitting in a race, of course, when it's snowing and cold, or you crash, then you quit sometimes, or you think about quitting. You crash a lot of times. I did crash a lot of times in my career, and you always stand up and you go along the road, you know. But in the last year I was riding, I crashed in the Tour de France, and then I sort of gave up. I was planning to stop at the end of the year, but I crashed really hard on my face, and then I decided not to race anymore. But I'm racing again now. I'm racing again with old people, with 40 plus people. I do a lot of races, mountain biking, riding in the desert here, road racing, and I really love it. I really love the game and being fit.
That's what makes you a pro. Yeah.
A pro? I started when I was 8 years old, and I realized when I was 30 years old and winning in the Tour de France, and so then I realized it didn't change. It's just the same feeling.
Passion.
Yeah, it's the passion. And without the passion, you can be successful. Not successful as a car sailor or a developer as a car or a businessman, but also not as a sporting man. And it's so important to have a passion.
If there's, as a pro, what kind of advice can you give all our young, old workers, residents in Qatar?
Oh, that's a very good question. Very difficult. No, as you said, it's a balance. I think you have to, no matter if it's sports or anything, I think the first step is to set goals. And then to work towards the goals. And also set a deadline when to achieve that goal. So if you can do those 3 things, that's working like a pro.
Amazing answer, Miss Pia. Amazing answer, really.
Yeah.
I'm sure most of our fans, GMC fans, would really like your answer about being a pro.
Thank you.
And I wish you. By the way, so far, how many races have you participated in Qatar?
Oh, in Qatar?
Yeah.
Oh, because
You've been traveling around the world so many times.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, we live here since almost 6 years.
6 years.
Yes. So I like to be part of this community, cycling, running, triathlon. So whenever there is a weekend with some races, I tend to participate. So I ran Ooredoo Marathon. I'm going to do Doha Triathlon. I'm doing this, so I'm really supporting the event organizers. But
Were you there in St. Francis in this roundabout for GMC Tri-Series?
no, I haven't been there. Okay. No, because I can't do everything.
Yeah, okay.
But I will do a Doha Triathlon. I will do, and I did Algaria.
Excellent.
And yes, that one.
Was there one point in a race that you were about to quit?
No.
Never.
No.
No. That makes you a pro.
That's also being a pro. Well, sometimes there are circumstances that you can't control, and then you have to say, okay, I can't. Okay? But most of the cases, you have to sit down, calm down, think, how will I solve this? Usually you can.
Excellent answer.
Yeah.
So which position were you last year in this race?
I was first in the ladies category. I think fourth overall.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hope you will do well this year.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
أول شيء بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعرفكم محمد الجعيدي مدرب دراجين قطر. صار لنا تقريبا من تأسيس المركز تقريبا 4 سنين، والحمد لله مثل ما قلنا فترة دراجين الفترة الأخيرة كنا نشوف عدد كبار، وإن شاء الله راح نشوف تنافس قوي هالسنة في تحدي الصحراء للفئة القطرين، وإن شاء الله نتمنى لهم كل التوفيق والاحتكاك هي اللي راح توصلنا مع المحترفين. السباقات اللي في هالفترة عندما نسوي سباقات محلية في قطر، وهذه الاحتكاكات اللي مع المشاركات بطولات محلية راح نتطور بشكل كبير، وراح نشوفهم ينافسون المحترفين اللي جاي من برا اللي هم UCI اللي راح يكسبون النقاط دوليا على اساس ان يتأهلون لبطولة العالم. السباق بيكون صعب جدا، المسار تقريبا 40 كيلو، في طلوع ونزول في سيلين، الرمل ناعم هناك، وراح نشوف ان شاء الله انهم ما راح يواجهون اي صعوبة، وان شاء الله راح تشوف تنافس قوي بين الفئات، جميع الفئات العمرية اللي مشاركة. اتمنى لهم كل التوفيق ان شاء الله.